Hello and welcome to Let's Play Netrunner. I'm your host Flip. Today we're going to be playing a deck that I've created. I haven't found any other deck that's very similar to it. I looked in the deck list and someone tried to make a similar deck, but they're like, oh no, it doesn't work right. But this one's completely different. I made everything. I made the list, and let's go ahead and go over that. Let's go ahead and edit this list so we can look at the nice big pictures on it and things like that. So the goal of this deck is to either mill the corporation, milling being a Magic the Gathering term, which means make them have no cards in their deck so they lose because you can't draw any more cards. The runner I chose to go with here is Edward Kim. Mainly, I don't know why I went with Edward. It's just kind of what I started with because he's a generically good runner, and I found that he works pretty well. His special ability says you can trash the first operation you access each turn at no cost. Normally, you can't trash operations at all, so that's not good, but Edward Kim can do that. That helps us kind of get around things like Scorched Earth, which could kill us, or just killing their hedge funds and slowing them down a little bit there. Let's go over our icebreakers, because our icebreakers are kind of boring. We have Corroder, best barrier breaker in the game, in most people's opinion. I'm playing Corroder because it's free to play. There's no influence cost, so we'll play Corroder. Gordian Blade. This could be any code gate breaker. I mean, it could be Yogg, but I'm too scared of running Yogg at the moment. And Yogg does, with the new MLW format, cost more influence, and we're kind of tight on influence. Although if you got Yogg, I guess you'd be fine because this one's already 3 influence, so it doesn't really matter. I just like Gordian Blade. It's not that expensive. It gets through everything. I don't have to worry about it. For our Sentry Breaker, we have Mimic. One of the best Sentry Breakers in the game. Again, not much to say there. We have Data Suckers to back up the Mimic and to just make things cheaper overall when we're running. And our last program is Medium. Medium allows us to get into R&D pretty easily, or not easily, but it lets us get deep into R&D. Every time you make a run with Medium, you put a counter on it. For every counter after 1, you look at that many cards. So it's very useful. You'll notice that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 memory units worth of programs, but I don't have anything that gives me more memory units. So that has been a little bit of a sore spot for the deck, but I've found that I don't really need to have my full rig up. If I'm going to be breaking into things, I'm going to be running Data Sucker, or if I'm going for a big dig, I'm going to be running the Medium instead of the Data Sucker. If they have Sentry things over R&D, usually they don't have one of the other ones, so I'll usually ditch that one and get the Medium out for that. It hasn't been too big of an issue, but we'll see how it goes. Next, let's look at our resources, which is our money and our card draw. This deck draws a ton of cards. One of the reasons it does that is because I have Wildside here. Wildside, when your turn begins, you draw 2 cards and you lose a click. That kind of sucks. That's why we have Pancakes. And Pancakes says the first time you lose a click, each turn you gain a click. So that cancels out. We just draw 2 cards a turn. Sounds pretty good to me. Next, we have Daily Cash for money. Then we have Liberated Accounts for money. Then we have Scrubber for money, to trash cards. Since we're going into R&D often and we don't want to spend a lot of money when we do that, we have Scrubber here to trash any pesky assets or upgrades we might find there. Spoilers, actually let's go with Same Old Thing. Same Old Thing is strictly because we draw so many cards that we want to be able to play our Levy AR Lab Access, which shuffles our discard back into our deck, or our heap back into our stack. You know what I mean. So Same Old Thing is there because 9 times out of 10, Levy gets net damaged away. And I don't like that. So I pop out a Same Old Thing, and then I don't care if Levy's in my hand or in the discard pile. I mean the heap, of course. So that's just strictly for the Levy. Then we have Scrubber. Scrubber, we already went over Scrubber. We have Spoilers. Spoilers goes with our mill strategy. So whenever the corp scores an agenda, he or she trashes the top card of R&D. It's also 1 credit and a virtual. We don't care about that stuff. We just care about it trashing the top card of R&D, which is pretty awesome. It might not seem like a lot, but One card from the top of R&D every time they score is like, meh, who cares? But if you have 2 of these out, or 3 of them, it becomes a very much different decision on the corporation side. When you're scoring 1 card and potentially putting 2 agendas or 3 agendas into archives for me to go and look at, it gets pretty scary. They'll usually throw out their Jacksons to save their agendas, which is good because that means that their agendas are going to be in their deck again, and they're not getting things like money or snares back into their deck. That helps a lot because I run R&D very frequently and I run it very not safely. So look forward to that. So that's all the resources. Let's go ahead and look at our events where we have even more money. We have Sure Gamble for money. Then we have Queen's Gambit for money. This could be day job, but I find that having to go through a whole turn to get a big money investment is too much. Having 2 clicks to do it seems about right. Getting 6 credits for 2 clicks is pretty good at the drop of a hat. So I do like the Queen's Gambit there. We already went over Levy with our same old thing there because we draw so many cards. What do you mean you draw so many cards? You only have wilds. Oh no, we've had 3 if I had worse, where we draw 3 cards. Also, this protects us against Scorched Earth and net damage, which is very good. We also have the other mill part of our deck here. So there's spoilers, which helps a lot. Well, most of the time it helps a lot. But we also have Fisk Investment Seminar, which is a priority 0-cost event that says play only as your first click. That's the priority part. And then each player draws 3 cards. Let me say that again. Each player draws 3 cards. That is a lot of card draw for a 0-cost event when we already have a 1 credit draw 3 cards. That's why we don't have anything to search up our icebreakers or anything like that. We're going to be drawing so many cards, we're going to see our icebreakers pretty easily, other than maybe the Gordian Blade. But I've found that code gates aren't too terrible, so I don't really care about that. Next we have Dirty Laundry, which is more money. This, honestly, I could take out. I haven't found it to be too useful, but I do like it as a money, as a credit influx. I don't know what I would put in instead, though. I could put in Day Job, but I don't really, again, like spending that whole turn to do that. I could put in maybe Deja Vu instead. Is there anything else that we could put in? Not really. There's not really anything else that I like in that spot. Maybe Quest Completed would be funny, but probably not. Because we're not really going to be going all the servers. That's not going to be our MO here. Cyber Threat could be okay, but it's another priority, which means I'm not going to be able to play Fisk. So yeah, so nothing there for Dirty Laundry to be replaced with, so why not more Dirty Laundry? I mean, I could do more resources to get more money. I could put in maybe an Earthrise Hotel to draw even more cards, but that's too expensive. I like the money. I like having all the money. Next we have Demolition Run. Now, Demolition Run is usually pretty awful. You make a run on HQ or R&D, you can trash at no cost any cards you access, even if they cannot normally be trashed. Luckily for us, this is where Medium comes in. Medium allows us to go ahead and dig 2, 3, 4 cards deep, and hitting 3 or 4 cards with a Demolition Run to destroy them is pretty good. You can trash Ice, which is really the only thing that we can't trash as Edward Kim, because we can trash assets, we can trash upgrades, and we can trash the first operation we see each turn. Usually with a medium out, that means we're going to trash something. Demolition Run lets us trash through Ice, which is very helpful, especially near the end of the game. I actually had a game once where they were going to win the next turn, and they only had 1 card left in their deck. I drew cards hoping I would hit my last Fisk Investment Seminar, but I didn't do it. But I did hit a Demolition Run, and I ran R&D with no medium out to kill 1 card, and then I won the game because they didn't have any cards to draw on their turn. No Jacksons out or anything like that. So that was, I mean, it cemented Demolition Run's place in this deck for me. So anyways, that's our suite here, our deck list, if you will. I mean, I could put Kitty Jones in instead of Dirty Laundry, but I like the fastness of the Dirty Laundry as well as it makes a run, which is very nice. So yeah, so let's go to next, Jinteki.net, where we will start up a game, and I will go ahead and pause the recording right now, and I'll see you when we're in the game. Alrighty, here we are. We have our opponent who's playing Haarpsichord. Their name is Sunscorch. I will tell them good luck and have fun, as you should. Let's see here. We have Pancakes right away. Pancakes is pretty good. We have a lot of money, and we have spoilers. I think this is an okay hand. They don't usually tend to play Haarpsichord. By the way, it says the runner cannot steal more than one agenda each turn. Haarpsichord doesn't typically ice servers very well, so I'm not too worried about that. They're probably also pretty scared since I'm running Edward. They do tend to have a lot of operations as opposed to assets, so I'm not really scared. They tend to have a lot of low-cost agendas. Hopefully this means that I'll just be able to destroy them. Okay, so let's go ahead and start our turn here. We don't want to let them do whatever they want here. It could be a Jackson, which they can pop. It can also be a trap. I don't really care if it's a trap, so I'm going to Dirty Laundry Server 1. They can pop Jackson, make me spend 2 credits for no reason, but if they pop Jackson, the only thing they're getting back here is a hedge fund. Oh, it's a news team. Okay, so news team says take 2 tags or take news team as a -1 agenda. We're going to go ahead and add news team as a -1 agenda. No, because it's a -1 agenda. So we're not going to trash it. That's fine. Then we're going to go ahead and run HQ. They've got nothing protecting them there, so we're going to go ahead and look in their hand. I cannot steal more, so I just added it. Yeah, we'll pay 1 to trash that. Then we're going to go ahead and run HQ. See what they got. Successful run. I accessed that and trashed it, so that's pretty good. And then we'll go ahead and run HQ, see what they got. Hopefully it's an agenda. What do they got? They got a toll booth. Okay. So we know the only thing in their hand is a toll booth. That was pretty brutal on my part for them. I have -1 agenda points, be it. So, but they're going to draw back up. They can't really do much to protect me, though, or stop me from doing anything. So let's go ahead and run server 2. See what that is. What do you got here? Pad campaign. Oh, no, we're not going to trash pad campaign. We're going to go ahead and run HQ. See what you got here. Successful run. Access the toll booth. Go ahead and run HQ. Successful run. Pay 1 to trash the Cyberdeck suite. Yes, we'll do that. And then we will go ahead and play a daily cast and end the turn. That's for our money. We should start drawing up soon. It looks like they're kind of catching up here. They have a toll booth in hand. They have enough money to put a toll booth down. If they do put an ice down, I'm going to assume it's a toll booth. Hopefully they put it over HQ to stop me from doing all my stuff so I can run into it, make them res it, and then go, haha, I don't care, because I'm going to run R&D instead. So let's go ahead and run HQ. Before we do that, let's go ahead and draw a card. Okay, yeah, gain a credit and play liberated accounts. Then we will run server 3 in case it's an agenda. We'll go ahead and look at that. Oh, it's a news team. Okay, we'll take the news team. That's fine. No. Okay, I just want to keep them honest. Don't want them to look at anything over here and be like, oh, look, they just left it. There's not too many traps they can pull that make me scared. You can see right now that they're probably doing a kill suite, which is bad for me. But right now I'm not too fussed about it. They're getting some money. If I can draw, I might spend a couple turns to draw for I've Had Worse, just to make sure that they can't blow my face off. That will help a lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw a card. Let's go ahead and draw another card. They have a face down card in Archives, so let's just go ahead and run there for money. That sounds pretty good, so run Archives. Successful run. Oh yeah, we'll steal the Global Food Initiative, that's fine, and the Cyberdex Value Suite. So now they can kill me, possibly, except for I have all the money. So I don't think they can get me tagged with the amount of money they have. They'll get $1, but I do have a link, so that'll help out with that. I'm talking, of course, of mid-seasons replacements, which could wreck my day with tags. But I have a lot of money. They would have to like hedge fund, and then do some stuff. But I'm not too plussed. I am nonplussed about this. And meanwhile, we're back to 0 agenda points, so that's great. I don't know why they threw that away. I guess they're like, ah, okay, whatever. Okay. I mean, this is an odd card for them to run. Oh, they're throwing out 3 things. Could be 3 agendas. Let's go ahead and run server 5. See what we got here. Hopefully it's not a snare. That would suck. They might be running snares, but I'm thinking they're running the kill suite. Project Beal. I will steal your Project Beal. Then we're going to draw a card. We're going to draw another card, and we're going to play spoilers. Because these are probably agendas. They're going to score one of them, but they'll trash a card. I'll go look at it. Hopefully it's another agenda. That'd be great. They can't score both of them in the same turn, so if they are both agendas... Oh, here they go. Probably Project Atlas? Or not Project Atlas. Oh, okay, they're getting something back from Archives. Probably the Beal or that thing. Yeah, AstroScript. I'm okay with that. And if they put this face down card, it's totally an agenda, so we're going to go steal it. If it's not that face down card, we're going to go and run Archives to look at it and go, ha ha. But we'll see what they do. Because right now there's not too much they can do about me getting in there. They can Astro Chain, which is bad, yes. To install an unseen card from Archives. Nice. So they're going to put that face down card over here in server 7, I'm assuming. Oh no, it's a piece of ice. Okay, I don't really care about that. Let's go ahead and start our turn. So we got some money. I can get into their hand right now with Gordian Blade, because this is probably Toll Booth. That would cost me, let's see here, Toll Booth is strength 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so we'd have just enough to get in. Let's go ahead and do it. So I'm going to play this. Excuse me. I would like to play this. Thank you. And then we're going to run HQ. Oh, they don't even have enough to res Toll Booth, so that's fine then. Go ahead and continue. Go ahead and successfully run their hand. We're going to steal this Global Food Initiative. That's fine. We're going to run HQ again, though. And the reason for this is that we're going to go until we hit either an ice or something we can't trash. And we'll trash that. That's fine. And then we're going to go ahead and run HQ. And hope to hit something. AstroScript. Okay, so they have an AstroScript in hand. We can't steal it. That's perfectly fine. They're going to get another Astro Chain. This turn, maybe put a corporate troubleshooter behind something. I don't know. Not really showing off too much milling aspect in this video, but, you know, it's what you do. Oh, they drew a card, so they're not going for that right now. I might take this opportunity to run R&D. I still haven't seen any... Oh, no, I have seen some of their influence. Okay, we see one here, one from corporate troubleshooter, and that's it. That's all we've seen. Don't really know if we've seen anything else, but we can assume they have 3 of these and 1 of these. It's kind of odd that they would put corporate troubleshooter in at all. It's kind of a weird thing. Oh, they put maybe a caprice there? I don't know. But that's fine. We're going to go ahead and draw a card. We're going to go ahead and spend 6 credits on our liberated accounts, and then we're going to run HQ. So they res that Toll Booth and make us lose no money, because they're scared. Oh no, it's Toll Booth. No, I'm going to jack out. That's fine. And then I'm going to run R&D. Which they shouldn't be able to res anything unless it's a pop-up window, which I'd cry. Successful. We got a wraparound. That's perfectly okay. They're at 1 credit. They can't score out a Beal this, or not a Beal. I keep saying Beal. AstroScript this turn. I'm not too worried. We do have 4 agenda points. 2, 3, 4, 5. Why do we only have... Oh yeah, 5, 6, 5, 4. So yeah, the 2 negative agenda points there. That's fine. Let's see here. what do we want to do? We don't have our draw yet. This deck's supposed to draw cards, but it hasn't drawn any cards yet. We need to draw some cards, guys. Okay. Putting up a server. Gonna draw a card. Medium. We're gonna draw another card. Queen's Gambit, which is pretty useless right now. We can get some money and run through Toll Booth. How much money do we need? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 7 to get through Toll Booth. We can't do that this turn. We can do that next turn. I think I'm just going to draw another card, though. Then we will get some money. And we'll toss one of our same old things, because we don't need that. Okay, so that's fine. They're pretty scared right now, I think, because I have more... Whenever you're playing Haarpsichord, if you have more agenda points than they do, it's kind of scary. They have nothing in here that's really good when they score their Astro script. So I don't really care about this team sponsorship. I mean, they could play the melange and get a bunch of money. That might be what they're setting this server up for. But they just drew a card, so they're not going to score it this turn, which means I have another turn to get through and probably score it. I'm trying to think of what this could be. Maybe an Ash? I have no idea what that could be. I don't know. Let's run R&D. Let's run R&D with Dirty Laundry. R&D. You gonna res it? Is it a... I'm thinking maybe a Data Raven? I don't know. They don't seem to be going tags, so maybe they're probably not doing the score. Oh no, that's definitely a thing. Okay, yeah, well, it'll fire. Sure, fires. Strength 6 Gutenberg. They're doing a Trace 5. Trace 7. Strength 7. I would have to pay 6 credits to get through it, but I'm just going to go ahead and take the tag. We'll pay 2 credits afterwards. Continue. Okay. Am I successful? Am I successful? Now look at this card, damn it. I'm gonna run server 7. Pay 4 to steal NAPD contracts. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, then we'll remove a tag, and I mean, I guess we can run server 7, so we'll run server 7, see if they res anything. I don't think they will. They have 2 credits, so if they res anything, they're not scoring anything, which is good. Okay, no action. Continue. Any actions? Continue. What do you got? Melange? Old Hollywood Grid. What does this do? Agenda's access from the server cannot be stolen unless the runner already has a copy of that agenda in his or her score area. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. That sounds perfectly good. I don't know why he's being so stingy with his Astro scripts. He should just play them. But I guess he's scared. So, that's fine. He played Gutenberg to give me a tag. I don't know what he's gonna... I don't know what he's after. He's playing weird Haarpsichord. I think this is... Of course, this is fast advance. He's got this guy. He's just getting money. Just getting money. That's perfectly fine. That's an acceptable thing to do. I'm going to draw a card here. Scrubber. Scrubber could be good. I'm broke, though. Let's draw another card. Can I put this on an... Oh, it has to be in a remote server. Damn it. Okay, so Queen's Gambit's not doing us too much good stuff here. We did draw our Corroder. Let's go ahead and play our same old thing and pop out a couple of credits here. What I'm thinking I might do, because he doesn't have very many things scored, and he's playing a weird set of agendas, really. He's really looking for those Beals and those Astros. So what I might do is I might run here, and if he pops any ice, then I will Queen's Gambit it to just give it to him for free. If he doesn't just immediately score the Astro from hand, which is what he should do, then I can go ahead and do that. He might also have some agendas in hand. Well, I know he has an Astro, so maybe I should run here, but I need money before I do that. So he's installing that. Yeah, that's fine. No problem. Oh, he's gaining a credit, so I don't know what he's doing. Why wouldn't he just score the Astro? Just score your Astro, man. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Oh, that might be what this is. This might be another old Hollywood grid. If it is another old Hollywood grid, he's got to pay 5 credits to res it, so that's okay with me. Let's go ahead and start our turn. I do want to make sure I have enough to trash that. In order to do that, let's go ahead and play... Let's get some money. Let's take it from this one. So I need 7 to get through toll booth, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then maybe 4 more for an APD. So we'll get that and then we'll run HQ. Okay, so he's going to make me lose 3 credits. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to match the strength of toll booth, break it, and continue. This will be, if he reses this, we can see what it is. If it's old Hollywood grid, it's $1 million. Oh, so he didn't res it. Okay, so we're going to look for a card from his hand, access to Data Raven, and we'll look at his upgrade. Red herrings. Yeah, we'll trash red herrings for credit. That's fine. We'll go ahead and end our turn. Alrighty, what's he going to do now? Clearly this is not an agenda, otherwise he would have scored it probably. Unless he's trying to score 2 Astro scripts in one go. He could be doing that just so he can fast advance. Yeah, there we go. And Astro? Is it an Astro? It is an Astro. There's the Astro. Okay, that's not a problem. I'm thinking we just throw down a medium and start running R&D. Yeah? Sounds good? Sounds good to me. We can just take, what, 2 tags? We can take 1 tag the first turn. I mean, what's he going to do with it? I don't know. Yeah, we'll take 1 tag the next turn and then do that. Also, I'll get some money, or do I want to play Scrubber? I think I'll play Scrubber. Scrubber costs 2 credits, gives us 2 credits to trash things, so it's a wash, but then we get those 2 credits every turn after that. I think I'm going to do that. I put something in front of HQ. He's like, no, get out of HQ. Okay, that's fine with me. Let's go ahead and get some money. Drop down, Scrubber, run, R&D. I will just take the tag and continue. Successful run. Bernice Mai. Yeah, okay. We'll pay the 3 to trash her. And then we will remove our tag and end the run. Or end the turn. That might have been a bad move. I mean, right now, can he... He can't. He can only score a 4 for 2 immediately, which is good. He also put a card face down into archives. That could be an agenda, everybody. We could run that and just win! But probably not an agenda. But we'll go look there. Keep him honest. Oh, I didn't actually play medium, so that was kind of lame. Okay. Sure, he's working on protection right now. He's playing money, lots of money. We're okay with that. He might not have anything to protect that. I could just run and go look at it. Oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Spend click to install a card in server 7. No! He's got a code gate, and he's got Gutenberg, which I don't care about. So we'll go ahead and start the turn. Let's go ahead and get some money. Throw down Corroder, and run server 7. See what we got here. What do you got? So we don't have anything that breaks sentries, but so far all I've seen is Data Raven. So I don't really care. I haven't seen any of his kill stuff either, which is concerning. I doubt it's in his hand. I mean, we looked in his hand, it was a Data Raven, so let's go ahead and run here. Come on. Are you gonna res it? Gonna res it? You gonna keep me out? Or are you gonna let me win the game? With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 agendas. RSVP. I cannot spend money for any reason for the rest of the run. That is unacceptable. We will break that. Continue. What do we got next? Got a wraparound. We will break that. And continue. Is this game? Yes! Good game. Good game. Tried to keep me out. Couldn't keep me out. That's what happens with Haarpsichord sometimes. And the fact that I... Yeah. Oh, he left. Okay, fine. I was gonna say it's harsh me trashing like your opening hand. His opening hand was just destroyed by Edward Kim. Let's see here. What did I hit? So he played the hedge fund, but then I hit Melange. I think I trashed that, and I hit predictive algorithm, and I trashed that, and then I hit an agenda, and I stole it. So, I mean that's pretty intense. Not really what the deck was designed to do. We never saw our wild side, and we didn't really draw too many cards. I mean, we've played... But you can see, having a lot of money is also pretty good. Just having money. But we didn't draw any fists. We didn't draw any... What's the other one? I've had worse, and we didn't draw wild side. So that's 8 cards in our deck that we just didn't draw. Which would have been nice. I bet it's like the next card. No. Okay. End the turn. Let's just look at our deck and see when it was coming up. No, not right click. Let's show our deck. Okay, so we're getting a Fisk there. Then we would have drawn 3 cards. I mean, where was our wild sides at, man? They're pretty far away. So yeah, sometimes that happens where you just don't get your draw, I guess. It doesn't usually happen, but you can see here we have 2 Fisks. 2 I've had worse, our 3rd Fisk, our 3rd I've had worse, all near the bottom of the deck. We also we weren't going to get our spoilers for forever. So the mill strategy was not strong with this one, but we played a good, just a good solid Netrunner game, really. Just run, make money, and run. Those were the things we did. Well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll be playing the Edward Mill deck again, I think. I kind of want to play it until it does what it's supposed to do. If you liked the video, well, thank you. It was nice. I liked making it. And if you didn't like the video, it's probably because you don't like Netrunner. Sorry, nothing I can do there. Well, again, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.